What's going on, everybody? Coach Lovett here. Finding Wolves, baby. We at it again. This time we in Twinsburg, Ohio to watch Lakewood. Come on, you know I'm biased. Lakewood Rangers, come on. The first school, the only school I ever coached for. First game tonight, so we about to check them out. And you already know who I want to win. But we're going to show some love to Twinsburg too, of course. But it's all about them Rangers, baby. Let's get it. So, look, side note, if y'all want to see what Coach Jonathan Harris of the San Antonio Spurs looked like in high school, that boy is right there in the far back. I mean, they did win the division, but he all the way in the back, looking like Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us. But that's my dog, so I just wanted to point that out real quick. We in his school though. He was a legend here, so I'll point that out too. But I just had to point out that picture. That's hideous, man. Hideous.
Ain't no stopping me. Out of town champ like Mayweather. Got a new crib off the boxing ring. Put the new 4 Giottos on the Jeep. Run up 30 in a week. I just fuck I don't keep. 45 under the pillow, 45,000 in the sheets. I want the bag, nigga. I can't chase no hoe if I know she ain't married to me. Bitch, I done got this shit about the street. Red gut, period, blood on my seat. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch Kevin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. 15-12 in favor of Lakewood. Of course, I'm biased to this game because, like I said, I coached at Lakewood for a while. Twinsburg, what it looks like their game plan is, nobody except for number 22 has really been driving inside the paint, trying to like get an actual layup. They've just been driving inside the paint to kind of get everybody to, you know, collapse, and then they've been kicking it out. They shot a lot of jump shots, and they've been getting to the free throw line a lot because of the rest. I mean, right now the foul count 7-2, so the rest been real touchy on the whistle. I would like if they let them play a little bit, get a little flow of the game. So, and Lakewood's been moving the ball pretty nicely. I think this is the best ball movement that I've seen in a couple years from Lakewood. Hopefully they can withstand this foul trouble and, you know, get out here and keep shooting the ball well like they have been. Second quarter, here we go. All right, 22-17 in favor of Lakewood right now. Twinsburg, when they're driving into the paint, they missed about 4 or 5 give-me layups and hitting open shots. Then they're gonna blow this thing open by halftime. So they got 2.5 minutes left. We'll see what they do with this lead right now.
27-25 in favor of Lakewood. Twinsburg went on a little run there. Again, the refs blowing their whistle. I feel like the boys really can't get it flow of the game. Like the foul count is 10 foul calls on Lakewood to 7 on Twinsburg. Even though Lakewood got some foul calls towards the middle of that, you know, second quarter and got the lead, I just think that blowing the whistle that many times kind of loses the flow of the game, and the boys are kind of like, you know, like they can't get a true like rhythm to the game. Right now, close game. Number 22 on Twinsburg is extremely fast. So what you got to do with somebody like that, like one, he has to keep attacking because he's getting to the paint at will. So if he keeps attacking and getting the defense to collapse, his shooters will be wide open. I mean, number 5 is his best shooter on his team. So if he can keep getting him the ball and get some stuff going, you know, they'll end up, you know, having some success with that. Because when he's going downhill, nobody's been able to stop him. In order to stop him, they got to kind of anticipate on what side he's going to and kind of, you know, get ready for that crossover. Whatever side he's going to, he's just crossing over to the other side immediately. It's the right to left crossover or left to right. And if he's coming full court in your turn, he's just driving straight by you. He's hitting a turbo boost and going straight by you. And then Lakewood, they're at their strengths when they move the ball well. But the problem is they look kind of uncomfortable handling the ball in certain situations. So they just been like kind of fumbling the ball, giving the ball up too quick, which is causing, you know, turnovers and just like being rushed into things that they don't want to do. So they just got to slow down like they were in at the beginning of that second quarter and in the middle of it, and find their shots, keep moving, passing and cutting and rebounding like they were, and things will be all right. The foul calls causing some starters to sit on the bench and some players that play a lot to sit on the bench. So I expect the second half, as long as the refs put the whistles away a little bit and let the boys play, then I don't know, I think Lakewood could pull this out by like 20. Again, we'll see what's going on. 36-30 out the half, 4 minutes left to go in the third. Number 22 for Twinsburg, I told you, when he goes downhill, it's like, it's game over with. And he's aggressive, I like it. They inbounded the ball to Lucas right here, and he ran up to him, grabbed the ball, and just ripped it out of his hand. Like, that type of aggressive player is needed on the team. Like, you can see why he's the leader of this team. And now he's communicating with his team in the huddle right here. Like, I like it. I mean, he's pretty savvy. Lakewood has been able to get the ball in their hands of their guards. They haven't been calling too many fouls this half. Now they've been able to swing the ball, get some good look, layups and threes. So it's going to be a good second half. All right, close one again. Twinsburg tacked on 4 more points. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Lakewood has not scored yet. Ticky-tack foul call that probably could have went through. Like, I don't know. But anyway, Lakewood's got to find the easy shot. They got to move. They just got a 5-second violation. Dudes got to cut and move quick instead of being so like just stagnant and lackadaisical. Like, that's where you got to cut hard and be aggressive on your movement while they're trying to inbound the ball. But Twinsburg came out with some fire, so we're gonna see what happens. 39, 52 seconds left at the end of the third. Twinsburg feeling comfortable. First game for both teams, I think. So now they in a little groove, like that little like high windmill pickup step. You know that's my favorite move if you watch the workout videos. I love that move right there. That's a great use. Lakewood hit a three finally to end the drive. I don't think they scored. They haven't scored since like the opening tip of the third quarter. So they just got to find ways to get easy shots. Twinsburg is very active off these screens and moving on defense, which is causing Lakewood some panic. They have to start moving and cutting, screening, all ball stuff. Everybody's just stagnant, so we got to get some movement to get stuff going into this offense. But I mean, Twinsburg's tough, man. This is going to be closer than I thought going into the fourth, so we're going to see. Athletes on both sides, though. I like the game so far. 46-42 in favor of Twinsburg. Twinsburg being super aggressive right now. As you see, it's starting to get loud in here. Twinsburg can play though. Like at first they were kind of sleeping that first half. Now they picked it up. Lakewood being stagnant on offense again. Needs to move the ball more. Needs to move the ball more. I'm gonna keep saying it. But if they can hit some of these open looks that they're getting, they'll be fine. But Twinsburg has some players in. They put number 45, they threw him in the second half, and he's been a difference maker in there, so we'll see how they adjust. Good. All right, tied up 55-55, a minute left in the fourth. Twinsburg is tough, number 22 for Twinsburg and number 5, the shooter. That's a tough combo. Like I said, what is it? 45, the center, got in the game and was making an immediate impact. He's on every rebound. It's hard for Lakewood to drive again, but Lakewood's been moving the ball better, and they've been shooting the ball like crazy. Luke for Lakewood has been killing. He can catch the ball and shoot off of anything. Drew's been super aggressive driving in. Osei's been aggressive going against the big man. I think that's a tough matchup for anybody that's out. This last minute's gonna be crazy. I know that they got to guard 22 and 5. That's it. That's the game plan. 22 is shifty. I like his game a lot. And number 5 can really shoot the ball. So you keep those two under control, and then you box out number 45. You good after that. Just gotta be real active this last minute and make sure you boxing out. That's the key thing to this. 56-55, 22 at the free throw line. 1 free throw left, 56-55 Twinsburg. That whole minute and 5 seconds is exactly why they need to put a shot clock in high school basketball, because that was the worst stalemate I've ever seen in my life. Regardless of if he hits it or not, they got 1 timeout left. Lakewood has 1 timeout. They have to box out on this. On the make, I hope he got something drawn up to go full court real quick. And on the miss, he needs a timeout so they can set something up. And then I'm giving the ball to number 1. I'm gonna try to have number 1 come up the court, and I'm kicking it to him for the quick 3, because it's only gonna be about 3 seconds once they get the ball across half court, so we're gonna see. $56-55 is the final score. Man, that last play, that's a big time block by 22. He came up big for his team. I mean, that play right there alone just shows you, even when they were down all game, he been making little strides to keep everybody in the game. He was very vocal on the floor. Early, I'm impressed with him. I just thought the refs called way too many calls that kind of slowed down the game. Like, it's hard to get a flow as a hooper when you on the floor, and every other play there's a call. Like, it don't give you no real like feel for the game. And I just thought, just tipping off the season, like, let the boys play. Like, there was really no jawing going on, so you could let them be aggressive on the court because you didn't have to worry about any situation coming out of it. But all in all, good way to start off the season. First games for both teams, long season. Some things that both teams got to tighten up on, but all in all, really good game. We'll see you next time. We got some girls games this week that's gonna be top. So that's gonna be nice to see. I'll see y'all next time on Finding Wolves. As always, apply pressure.
I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a four inside another leader. Time depends.